Hello friends, welcome to English Grammar and Literature World. Today I am going to discuss use of prepositions with explanations. If you want to get PDF of this video, then link in the description. So let's start. Pradeep jumped dash the water to save the child. Pradeep jumped into the water to save the child. Look, into is used to show movement from outside to inside a place. Okay? The other options in, on and through actually incorrect. If you say jumped in, it would imply that Pradeep was already in the water. Okay? That's why in is inappropriate, on and through also inappropriate. Next, he is interested dash learning new languages. So he is interested in learning new languages. So look, interested in is the correct phrase to express curiosity, or you can say enthusiasm about something. Okay, so in suggest enthusiasm or curiosity. The other options on, with, at do not fit grammatically in this context. Next, the students are waiting dash the bus. Which one is right? By, of, with, for. So look, the students are waiting for the bus. Wait for is the correct phrase used when expressing someone or something to arrive. Okay? So other options, by would mean that standing near the bus. If you are standing near the bus, you can use by. And of the bus is incorrect and does not make any sense. And with the bus suggests they are together with the bus, which is not logical. Okay? Next, Priya walked dash the park to reach her house. So over the park to reach her house, on, through or across. Which one is correct? So look, Priya walked through the park to reach her house. The right answer is option C, through. So look, through is used when moving from one side to an area, like a park, a forest, or you can say tunnel. Okay? So the other options, over, on and across, do not fit well in this context. So over suggests movement above something. Example, she jumped over the fence. On suggests walking on the surface of something. Example, she walked on the road. And across suggests movement from one side to other, but usually or flat surface. Okay? You can say she walked across the road. Okay, next. The coffee is too hot to drink dash now. So which one is right? The right answer is option D, for. So for now means at this moment. It suggests at this moment. Okay, so it suggests that the coffee is too hot at the present time and it will be cooled down and be drinkable later. Okay, so at now is an actually incorrect because at is used for specific time. You can say at 5 p.m. then it will be the right answer. By now is also an incorrect, and on not a natural phrase in this context. Next, they congratulated her dash winning the award. Which one is right? So look, they congratulated her on winning the award. Okay, so congratulate on is the correct phrase used when expressing praise or good wishes. Okay, praise or good wishes. Okay, so the other options do not fit in this context. So next, the dog jumped dash the fence across over into on. So look, the dog jumped over the fence. So the preposition over is used when something moves from one side to other. Okay, it suggests movement from one side to other. Okay, so look, across is used for movement from one side to another on a surface. Example, he ran across the road, and into suggests movement from outside to inside. Okay, you can say he jumped into the pool, and on suggests landing or being on top of something. Example, the cat jumped on the table. Okay, next, she is divided the chocolate dash her friends, between her friends, in her friends, among her friends, or to her friends. So look, she is divided the chocolate among her friends. So among is used when distributing something to more than two people or things. Okay, so among suggests more than two people. Okay, if there is only two people, then you can say between. So example, she is divided the chocolate between Ram and Shyam. And in does not you can say grammatically fit, and two is incorrect. Okay, very good. So next, the book was written dash Shakespeare. So I think you are able to answer it because it is very easy. So look, the book was written by Shakespeare. So if you look the sentence, then it will be clear that the sentence is written in a passive sense. So you can use by, not with, on, or in. Okay, very good. So next, he leaned dash the wall to rest. Which one is right? Over, on, in, or against? So look, he leaned against. Okay, against the wall to rest. So against is used when something is in a supporting position. Okay, so against suggests a supporting, supporting, supporting position. Okay, so the other options over, on, and in do not fit grammatically in this context. So over suggests movement about something. You can say he leaned over the table, then over is right. On suggests direct contact but not necessarily support. Okay. Example, he leaned on his elbow. Yes. And in does not fit grammatically in this context. Okay. Next page. They have been working here dash 5 years. So I think you can answer it because it is a very common. So look, the sentence is written in present perfect continuous tense. So we have to select since or for. But in this sentence, the right answer is for. Okay? Because for is used with a period of time. Okay? For suggest period of time. So this is a 5 years. Okay? It is a long period. So you can say minutes, hours, days, years to indicate duration. Okay? And the other options, since is used with a specific time. So since is used point in time. That is since 2019, since 2020, etc. etc. And to and in inappropriate in this context. Next, the meeting is scheduled dash Monday. So which one is the right answer? The meeting is scheduled on Monday. Okay? So on is used with the specific days and dates. So on suggests specific days and dates. You can say Monday. Okay. You can say Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. etc. So the other options, at is used for specific times. Example, the meeting is at 3 p.m. The meeting is at 4 p.m. Then you can use at in case of specific times. Okay? And in is used months, years, and long time periods. Example, in July, in 2025, and by means before a deadline. Example, submit the report by Monday, submit the report by Tuesday. Okay? Very good. So next, he was punished dash his mistakes. So it is also very easy one and you can answer it. Look, he was punished for his mistake. So the preposition for is used to indicate the reason or cause. So for indicates reason or cause. Okay? In this case, he was punished because of his mistake. The other options do not fit. So look, if you use by, it would be wrong. You can say he was punished by the teacher. Okay, then it would be right. And if you use at, so at does not make any sense in this context. And if you use on, then it would be totally inappropriate. Okay, very good. Next, the bridge is built dash the river, on the river, over the river, into the river, or above the river. So look, the bridge is built over, okay, over the river. So over is used when something is positioned above or across something else. Okay, in this case you can use over. So other options on, into, and above are inappropriate. So on suggests direct contact. Example, the book is on the table. Okay, in to suggest movement inside something. Example, he jumped into the water. Then into is used. And above means a higher position. Okay. Example, the clouds are above the city. Okay. Okay. Next, they were walking dash the river bank, enjoying the view. So, what is the right answer? So, they were walking along the river bank, enjoying the view. So, along is used to describe movement following the length of something. Okay, such as river, such as road, or you can say coastline. So the other options are actually not fit in this context. So across means moving from one side to another. Example, he swam across the river. On suggests being directly on the top of something. Okay, and in actually inappropriate in this context. Okay, next, the picture is hanging dash the wall. I think you can answer it. So hanging on. Okay, hanging on the wall. So look, hanging on is a fixed preposition. Okay, and on is used when something is attached or in contact with surface. Okay, so hanging on is a fixed preposition. Okay, okay, so you can say the clock is on the wall. Okay, but the other options, over means above something but not necessarily touched. That is, the lamp is hanging over the table. And in, at are not appropriate in this context. So next, the boy climbed dash the tree to pick a fruit. So climbed up. Okay, so up is the right answer, and it is also a fixed preposition. Okay, so on, in, over are not appropriate in this context. Next, he was accused dash stealing the money. So look, accused always bear the preposition of. Okay, so he was accused of stealing the money. So accused of is the correct phrase used when someone is blamed for a crime or wrongdoing. Okay, so accused for suggest blamed for a crime or wrongdoing. Okay, wrongdoing. So look, other options, for is incorrect because accused for is not a natural collection in English, and with is incorrect because accused with is not used in this context, and by would indicate the person making the accusation. So by is also inappropriate. And she apologized dash her rude behavior. It's very important for your exam purposes, so you have to remember it. So she apologized for. Okay, so it's also fixed preposition. It is also a fixed preposition. So the phrase apologized for used when expressing regret about something. Okay, and at is incorrect because apologized at is not a standard phrase, and in does not work in this context, and on Also incorrect because apologized on is not used in English. And here is the last one. The phone is ringing dash the living room. So on the living room, at the living room, in the living room, or over the living room. Which one is correct? Let me know in comment. I think this video will be very helpful for your exam purposes. If you think it's a good one, then please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.